Enigma German band. Enigma is a German musical project founded in 1990 by Romanian-German musician and producer Michael Cretu. Cretu had released several solo records, collaborated with various artists, and produced albums for his then wife, German pop singer Sandra, before he conceived the idea of a new age, worldbeat project. He recorded the first Enigma studio album, MCMXC, 1990, with contributions from David Fairstein and Peterson. The album remains Enigma's most successful, helped by the international hit single Sadeness, which sold 12 million units alone. According to Cretu, the inspiration for the creation of the project came from his desire to make a kind of music that did not obey the old rules and habits and presented a new form of artistic expression with mystic and experimental components. Enigma followed MCMXC with a series of albums that involved several musicians and producers working with Cretu. The first was The Cross of Changes 1993, which incorporated tribal and ethnic influences and sold over 8 million copies worldwide, followed by Le Roi est mort, 5 Le Roi 1996, which blended the Gregorian chants reminiscent of the first album with the strong intercultural soundscapes present in the second. Enigma's fourth album, The Screen Behind the Mirror 2000, started a slight departure from the previous world music themes towards a heavier electronic atmosphere. This evolution culminated with Voyager 2003, its fifth and more pop-based album, and a posteriori 2006, a work inspired by the future collision between the Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies, with distinct operatic tones and an electronic spectrum closer to Voyager than the earlier releases. 7 Lives Many Faces 2008 followed and contained a mixture of classical and modern elements ranging from ethnic chants to rap and dubstep influences. Its 8th album, The Fall of a Rebel Angel, was released in November 2016. Enigma has sold over 8.5 million RIAA certified albums in the US and an estimated 70 million worldwide, with over 100 gold and platinum certifications. The project has also received 3 Grammy Award nominations. Formation. By the late 1980s, Romanian-born German musician and producer Michael Cretu had collaborated with several musicians, produced albums recorded by his then wife, German pop singer Sandra, and released solo albums under his name for Polydor and Virgin Records to varying levels of commercial success across Europe. In 1988, Cretu and Sandra married and relocated to the Spanish island of Ibiza. A home recording studio at RT Studios was built, and Cretu began work on a new, worldbeat and new age musical project named Enigma with David Fairstein and Peterson. Cretu secured a deal with Munich-based Mamba Music to handle Enigma's management and publishing. 1990s. The first Enigma album, MCMXC, was recorded in 8 months and incorporated Gregorian chants mixed with atmospheric music and dance beats. He had previously used the Gregorian-type chant on the opening seconds of Sandra's 1987 single Everlasting Love. Cretu wished to exclude his name from the album's liner notes so the listener could conjure their own interpretations. He recalled management fell off their chairs when he requested it, but it worked. Cretu credits himself as Curly MC, and Peterson is listed as F. Gregorian. Upon its release in December 1990, MCMXC became an unexpected commercial success, helped by the international hit single Sadeness, released the month prior, that reached number 1 in 24 countries. The album reached the top 10 in 10 countries, including the United Kingdom, and number 6 on the Billboard 200 in the United States, where it sold over 4 million copies and charted for more than 150 weeks. The album earned over 50 platinum sales awards worldwide and made Enigma the most successful accent to Virgin at the time of release. Following the success of MCMXC, Cretu received many offers for soundtrack work and writing film scores. He turned the majority of them down as he disliked the scripts presented to him, except for the erotic thriller film Sliver 1993, for which he produced 2 songs for its soundtrack, Call His Song and Call His Loneliness. The former was reworked into Age of Loneliness in 1993. Cretu was unable to contribute more to the soundtrack as he wished to spend his time working on the second Enigma album. The Cross of Changes was recorded in 1993. The long period in between the first and second was partly down to Virgin and Cretu's manager forgetting to extend his contract with Virgin. This led to Cretu signing a new 5-album deal. Cretu retained many of the elements from the first album, but wanted to have a completely different experience. They wanted to mix as much as possible rock elements and ethnic and classical. Numerous samples were used, including from songs by Genesis, Black Sabbath, Vangelis, and Otwar. Cretu made a conscious effort to reduce the amount of Gregorian chants incorporated into the album. Cretu based much of its lyrics on the concepts behind numerology and read books on the subject. The Cross of Changes was released in December 1993 and reached number 1 in the UK and number 9 in the US. 4 singles were released in 1994: Return to Innocence, The Eyes of Truth, Age of Loneliness, and Out from the Deep. The former became an international top-10 hit in 12 countries and is certified gold in the US for selling 500,000 copies. The Cross of Changes sold an estimated 8 million copies worldwide. In 1996, Leroy Est Mort, Vive Leroy was released. Cretu's idea was that this third album was the child of the previous 2 albums, and therefore included familiar elements of Gregorian chants and Sanskrit chants in it. It did not achieve the same level of success that they enjoyed previously, and as a result, only 2 of the 3 singles originally slated were released. Leroy Est Mort, Vive Leroy sold over 1 million units in the United States, achieved a gold certificate in the United Kingdom and 2 Grammy nominations, one for its artwork design and the second as Best New Age Album. After the album's release, Cretu found that several fake Enigma albums were released onto the market that Cretu deemed as awful messes. 2000. The 2000 release of The Scream Behind the Mirror included samples from Call Off's Common Burana on 4 tracks on the album. This time the Gregorian chants were toned down tremendously, although shakuhachi flutes and other traditional Enigma signatures remain. Only Gravity of Love and Push the Limits were released as singles from the album. Ruth Ann Ball from the band Olive and Andrew Donnells marked their first appearances on the Enigma project. In 2001, Cretu released a new single called Turn Around together with Love Sensuality Devotion, the greatest hits on Love Sensuality Devotion, the remix collection to end what he considers to be the first chapter of Enigma. A light show was held at the Munich Planetarium in conjunction with the release of the compilation albums. 2003's Voyager saw a change of direction for the project, with most of the prominent Enigma signature elements, the ethnic and Gregorian chants, the shakuhachi flutes, no longer employed. To commemorate the 15 years of Enigma, a limited edition album called 15 Years After was launched, which was the size of an LP vinyl disc, with Leonardo da Vinci's art in the cover, a big booklet with extra art, and featured 8 compact discs, all the previous albums, the DVD Remember the Future, and a special and exclusive bonus CD, The Dusted Variations, which included chill-out versions of several of the project's greatest hits. All of the songs are different from the originals and use minimal percussion. This disc also contained the single version of Hello and Welcome, which was later released as a single. On 28 August 2005, Enigma's management Crocodile Music announced the release of Hello and Welcome as a single. It was released in Germany on 10 March 2006. On 26 September 2006, Enigma's 6th album A Posteriori was released worldwide, containing a new version of Hello and Welcome and the new song Goodbye, Milky Way. A DVD version of A Posteriori was released on 16 December 2006, which featured kaleidoscope images in synchronization with the multi-channel remastered music. A Posteriori received a Grammy nomination as Best New Age Album, its second in that category following 1996's Leroy Est Mort, Vive Leroy nomination. In late March 2007, a Private Land remix album version of A Posteriori was released on the iTunes Music Store. This compilation includes 12 new remix tracks from the album by artists such as Broca Jr., Toca Disco, and more. Some of these tracks were available previously in the original A Posteriori iTunes version of the album and the previously mentioned DVD release. On 19 September 2008, Enigma's 7th album 7 Lives Many Faces was released worldwide. The lead single, 7 Lives, is a fusion of modern and classical elements. The Platinum Collection, a 3-CD compilation, was released on 27 November 2009 in Germany and on 9 February 2010 worldwide. The first CD contains Enigma hits. The second CD contains remixes. The third CD is a collection of lost tracks, musical experiments which never were finalized and released previously. 2010's pressing. On 5 October 2010, to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the first album MCMXC, the Enigma Social Song Project began. Enigma fans were asked to submit vocals for a new Enigma song. The public was then asked to vote, with the winning submission Fame being provided by Latvian singer Fox Lima for the chorus. The top 3 runners-up, Mark Joshua from Brazil, J. Spring from Spain, and Ross Serra from Lithuania, provided other important parts of the vocals like the bridge, backing, and verse of the final version of the single. Fans also influenced further stages of the song's creation by voting on elements such as a lead instrument, general mood, and style of the track. The final mix of the single named MCMXC The Social Song was released on 15 December 2010. It became the first song ever created for and by the fans via the internet. In August 2016, Enigma's 8th studio album The Fall of a Rebel Angel was announced for release on 11 November 2016. It features guest musicians Brazilian singer-songwriter Mark Joshua, Indonesian singer Enggon, female voice Nanak, and English electro-pop duo Aquila. 2 singles from the album have been released, Sadeness Part Room and 2 featuring Enggon and Amen featuring Aquila. In May 2018, limited edition coloured vinyl editions of Enigma's entire catalogue were released in a new collection, The Colours of Enigma, the Vinyl Series. The set features new artwork and remastered stereo mixes made from the original master tapes. Throughout 2019 and into 2020, three former vocalists for Enigma, Andrew Donalds, Angel X, and Fox Lima, embarked on a world tour under the name Original Enigma Voices. This marks the first time Enigma's music has been performed live. Awards: World Music Award, Most Popular German Solo Artist 2002 Echo, Most Successful German Production Abroad 1991, Best Marketing 1992, Best National Artist 1992, Most Successful German Production Abroad 1995, Beyond the Invisible 1997, over 100 Platinum Awards worldwide, 7 RIAA Platinum Awards, 2 RIAA Gold Awards, 5 BPI Platinum Awards, 2 BPI Gold Awards. Recording technologies: Cretu recorded the first 5 Enigma albums at RT Studios, a home recording studio located on the Spanish island of Ibiza. From 1988 until 2001, Cretu lived in Sant'Eulario des Riu, followed by from 2001 to 2008 of Villa Sant' Antonio, where the studio was redesigned and built by Gunter Wagner and Ben Steber. A posteriori and 7 Lives Many Faces were recorded using an all-in-one mobile digital recording studio named Alchemist. In 2010, a reworked version of Alchemist was built and named Merlin. MCMXC, the social song, was the first Enigma release recorded with this model. Sampling and lawsuits: In 1991, Cretu was sued by Munich-based Quiet Capella Antiquor and its record label Polydor Germany for infringing its right of personality through distortion in the samples used in Sadeness Polte and Me Cup Pot Roman 2. The samples were taken from Capella Antiquor's 1976 LP Passion Mysterium. While the musical compositions were in the public domain, Capella Antiquor's recording of them was copyrighted. European law also recognizes moral rights droit moral works. In 1998, Cretu was sued by Taiwanese musicians Diffin and Agade, also known as Kuo Ying Nan and Kuo Hchu, whose voices are used in Return to Innocence, over the unauthorized usage of their song without credit. The case was settled out of court for an undisclosed amount of money, and all further releases of the song were credited, including royalties to the Kuos. Cretu has stated that he had been led to believe that the recording was in the public domain and that he did not intentionally violate the Kuos' copyright. Musical style: Enigma generally produces worldbeat and new age songs. The musical project is very experimental, often combining elements from other genres like ambience pop or rock. Michael Cretu has said in Enigma that he is always looking for the unknown, and I am trying to find new ways to express my ideas. He later said, Enigma's first album, MCMXC, combines Gregorian chants and religious overtones with atmospheric synths, a hypnotic music set, and a dance-like beat, along with elements of pop and ambience, all accompanied by French-like whispers and somewhat erotic gasps, provided by Sandra. The Cross of Changes, Enigma's second album, replaces the Gregorian chants from the MCMXC, and replaces them with ethnic and tribal chanting. The album is atmospheric and spiritual like MCMXC, but is combined with more well-developed beats and lyrics about love and self-awareness. Legacy: Enigma's international success with MCMXC was a precursor to the creation of several other musical projects that follow similar styles and marketing approaches, especially the use of the term project as opposed to the band to denominate themselves, and the label Enigmatic Music, employed mainly by radios and listeners to categorize their music inside the New Age umbrella. Cretu has cited the progressive rock band Yes as an influence. Soon after working with Michael Cretu on the first Enigma album, German producer Frank Peterson left the project to focus on Gregorian, a band that performs mostly covers of modern pop and rock songs with Gregorian-like vocals and symphonic instruments. Likewise, French musical project Ear features Gregorian chants mixed with pop rock arrangements and is also frequently compared in scope to Enigma. More electronic projects that often draw comparisons with Enigma are French act Deep Forest, Canadian Joe Delirium, Danish project at Chile created by Enigma's co-producer and guest guitarist Jens Gad, and German project Schiller. Personnel: Current members Michael Cretu, music, lyrics, vocals, production, arrangements, programming, engineering 1990 present. Former members and guest artists David Fairstein, lyrics 1990-2000, Frank Peterson, F. Gregorian samples, production, engineering, co-writer 1990-1991, Sandra Cretu, vocals, voices 1990-2003, Lewis Stana, voices 1990-1996, 2006, Jens Gad, guitars 1993 2000-2003, arrangement and co-writing 2000-2003, Peter Cornelis guitars 1993-1996, Andreas Howard, Andy Judas / Angel X vocals 1993, Todd Pellig backing vocals 1993-1000, 994, Andrew Donald's vocals 1999-2008, co-writer 2008, Rethan Ball vocals 1999-2003, 2008, Elizabeth Houghton voices 1999-2000, Sebastian Celsius vocals 2008, Nikita Celsius vocals 2008, Margarita Reid vocals, co-writer 2008, Nana voices 2008, 2016, Elise Getter Fox Lima vocals, co-writer 2010, Jaron Pringle J Spring vocals, co-writer 2010, Mark Joshua Silo Amaral Pantello vocals, co-writer 2010, 2016, Rosa Vera Tensorian Rosa Ser vocals, co-writer 2010, Angon vocals 2016, Aquila vocals 2016, Michael Constoy, co-writer 2016. Timeline. Image size equal with 800 type auto bar increment, 20 plot A equal left, 110 bottom 80 top 0 right, 20 line bars equal justify date format equal dd/mm/ei period equal from 1/1/1990 till 12/11/2016 time axis equal orientation, horizontal format ei legend equal orientation, horizontal position bottom scale major equal increment to start 1919. Colors equals ID, production value, yellow legend, production ID, vocals value, red legend, vocals ID, lyrics value, claret legend, lyrics ID, guitar value, green legend, guitar ID, back value, pink legend, backing vocals ID, samples value, lavender legend, samples ID, lines value, black legend, studio albums. Bar data equals bar Michael text, Michael Cretu bar Sandra text, Sandra Cretu bar David text, David Fairstein bar Lewis text, Lewis Stanley bar Frank text, Frank Peterson bar Jen's text, Jen's Guide bar Ruthann text, Ruthann Ball bar Andrew text, Andrew Donald's bar Peter text, Peter Cornelis bar Andreas text, Andreas Howard bar Todd text, Todd Pellig bar Elizabeth text, Elizabeth Houghton. Plot data equals width 11 text color black align left anchor from shift 10-4. Bar Michael from start till end color vocals bar Michael from start till end color yellow width 3. Bar Sandra from start till 30/9/2003 color vocals bar David from start till 1/1/1997 color lyrics bar Lewis from start till 20/11/1996 color vocals bar Lewis from 1/1/2005 till 30/9/2006 color vocals bar Frank from start till 1/1/1991 color samples bar teaser from 1/1/1993 till 20/11/1996 color guitar bar Dance from 1/1/1993 till 22/9/2003 color guitar bar Andreas from 1/1/1993 till 1/1/1994 color vocals bar Todd from 1/1/1993 till 1/1/1994 color act bar Elizabeth from 1/1/2000 till 1/1/2001 color vocals bar Ruth Ann from 14/1/2000 till 22/9/2003 color vocals bar Andrew from 14/1/2000 till 19/9/2008 color vocals. Line dates equals at 10/12/1990 color black layer back at 6/12/1993 color black layer back at 20/11/1996 color black layer back at 14/1/2000 color black layer back at 30/9/2003 color black layer back at 22/9/2006 color black layer back at 19/9/2008 color black layer back at 11/11/2016 color black layer back. Discography. Studio albums MCMXC 1990 The Cross of Changes 1993 Leroy EST Morat 5 Leroy 1996 The Screen Behind the Mirror 2005 2003 A Posteriori 2006 Seven Lives Many Faces 2008 The Fall of a Rebel Angel 2016